Hello everybody, Redzone here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We just got done with the whole presentation of the 90th anniversary celebration. They showed us the campaign details. There were some fun challenges, which a lot of JP players are going to be receiving some Dragon Stones. I don't want to say momentarily. They should be arriving within the next 24 hours or so. That's how I want to say it. But here we go. We also got done with seeing the reveal of the units. That's the previous video, so go ahead and make sure you check it out. But you got the banners. These are the banners right here. As it was previously mentioned, they were going to be Carnival and Dokkan Fest format. I feel like this format is going to be very, very good because that will primordially indicate, well, there's Dokkan Fest, or like if you have a dual Dokkan Fest banner arriving there, I don't feel like it'll be too crazy for your summons because you will not have a lot of stones ready for the other banners, you know. So Gogeta has, for what it seems like, 7 featured LRs, or 7 characters that can be Dokkan awakened into LRs. Meanwhile, Broly has 8. As you guys can see, these are the banners. I don't know, because these banners might be a little bit too crazy, but we got some so 4 of these guys are going to be LRs, right? You got Broly, on the LR Gods, the LR Samasu, and then we got the LR Boo Boys. And then we have this banner right here, which contains a lot of 7 LRs in here. Mostly are going to be Carnival LRs. JK2, my dude, welcome into the stream. We're also streaming, by the way. So the banner should drop in around 24 hours and 15 minutes from this, from right now, from this moment in time. So we got a side banner unit, which is this Golden Frieza. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be another standalone Golden Frieza. I don't know if he's going to be good, depending on how they make him. But yeah, I don't know if the Blue Vegeta is going to be featured. I don't know if the GT Duo is going to be featured on this banner. I doubt it. But I want to say that these guys, they're going to provide the different units, right? Like the Blue Gogeta. Oh, that's breaker stuff right there. I feel like they're going to provide like Blue Gogeta, Blue Vegito, the GT Duo, and like the 7-year anniversary LR, which is the GT LRs, into a different banner, which is most likely going to be part 2 of those banners. But we will check and see. Yeah, the banners will be live tomorrow as of the recording of this video. So right now it is the 28th on Japan. And at the like I said, at this moment in time, the banners will be releasing in around 24 hours from now. So should be releasing at the exact time frame would be, if you're living on the East Coast, would be the 29th at 1 a.m. That's when the banners are going to be releasing. Try to convert the time zones. I want to say 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time the previous day, the 28th. If it's Central Time, it's going to be 12 a.m. midnight. If it's UK time, they're going to drop at around 6 a.m. Of the 29th. So yeah, it's time zones, man. What can you do? But yeah, these are the banners. They're looking very, very good. Broly and Gogeta. I want to see if we can look up their kits real quick. I don't know if Truth. Let's check out our boy Truth. I don't know if he posted them. So yeah, there's gonna be some new summon animations. That Gogeta looks fantastic. I don't know. Let's look up Proton. I think he might have their kits, or he might have posted them or stuff like that. Let's see. So yeah, we have their details. I'm gonna be making rough translations of it, so give me a few seconds. So Broly is gonna be the new Super Boss category, and he's also providing not only Super Boss, but I think he's also giving it to Transformation Boost or Full Power. So it's a 3-liter seal stuff. Super Boss, Transformation Boost, and Full Power category key +3, all stats 170, with an additional 30% to Exploding Rage and Movie Bosses. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and check the super attack effects here. Again, I have a translator on my phone, so apologies on that. Oh, Goresh got the Broly's done. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I don't want to pop... Let's see if we pop Goresh's translation set. I feel like in the meantime that we're reading Broly stuff, he can get done with the with our boy, whatchamacallit. No, they're not done yet. No. I feel like after those are done, we can get the Gogeta ones. Let me know if he has posted them. By the way, we're streaming this live, and I want to make sure that I have all this stuff recorded before this finishes up. So Broly has the super attack, the gigantic impact. I can't English. Stacks attack, raises defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then his 18 key super greatly increases or greatly raises attack, raises defense by 50%, no, 30% for 4 turns, and causes colossal damage to the enemy. What is interesting is that after my boy transforms, he has an AoE on his 12 key super, which is gonna be something that we will come down after we finish up with this passive right here. So I got the passive skill, which is intensifying fighting battle. He does his first appearance, so he does have his intro animation. Can be only activated once only. There's no other condition. It's just pop in and he does the intro animation. He gets for 4 turns he gets key +5, attack and defense +100%, and he gets an additional attack and defense +50%, 150% when performing a super attack. Guards all attacks, and key increases by 1 per keys we obtain. He gets an additional key +1 and attack +50% when you do your super attack. He gets an additional defense +50% when you do your ultra super. And you get key +2, it seems like, when you're the first or second attacker. Actually, wait. That's not the correct way. So he gets attack and defense. Attack +50% and key +1 when you're doing your 12 key. He gets defense and key +2 when you're doing your 18 key. When you're on slot 1 or 2. That's a little bit interesting. We will try to see if there's a better translations. I will try to see if he's if Goresh has them available on time or not, but we'll check and see. He does get an additional attack, additional super, attacking on the 3rd slot. He gets key +6, and he has a additional normal where it's a 50% chance for it to be a super. So not that bad at all by Broly. And then of course we got his domain and his active skill, which is the transformation into full power. The transformation is from turn 5. Unfortunately, it's a little bit later than Gogeta, because Gogeta's turn 4. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Now, this is what I'm very doubtful. Yeah, for 4 turns, he's able to do the domain that we're seeing right here, the dimension shatter, and provides key +4 to all extreme class allies, which is very good. Very good support for that. And then we got the domain effect, which is the dimension shatter. I want to say that all the attack, it says attack and defense of superclass allies and enemies are increased by 10%. And if you have exploding rage or movie bosses category characters included on your team, their attack and defense are going to be increased by 10%, and they are increasing their damage by all superclass enemies and allies by 10%. I don't know if the domain is worded that way, but that is the rough translations. Again, rough, very, very stupendously rough translations. I'm so sorry. And then after you transform on turn 5, you get Broly right here. Broly looks to be very, very good. He has his 12 key, which is the Awakening Tempest. That's what it's translated roughly. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes want to say supreme damage to all enemies. I want to say it's supreme damage because I don't know if AoEs are able to cause that gravity of damage, you know. And then we got the Gigantic Catastrophe on his 18 key, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, or colossal damage to the enemy. One of the two. Don't quote me on that. Again, blame Google with this rough translations. The animations for Broly are very, very hype. I am in love with these animations. They were so good. So we got Broly's passive here, which is very good. Intensifying Fighting Instinct is the rough translation of the passive. He gets Ki plus 6, attack and defense plus 300% at the start of the turn. Guards against all attacks, or guards activated against all attacks. He gets Ki plus 1 per key sphere obtained, and while the Dimension Shatter is activated, he reduces damage received by 26%. He gets an additional attack plus 50% when attacking, and he gets an additional defense plus 60% when receiving an attack. He always gets an additional normal, I guess it's a guaranteed super. I want to say it's a guaranteed super, and increases or raises the chance of performing a critical hit plus 26%. And when you do your ultra super attack, the chances increases by 26%. So you get an extra 26% additional crit, so it's 52%. And that's guaranteed if you get 24 key supers. For what it seems like. Or he gets an additional super attack when key is 24. That's what it says over there. So the crit chance will go up if you do his super attack, his 12 key. And then if you do his 18 key, you get an additional 26%, what it seems like over here. And when key is 24, he gets a guaranteed super attack. So that is what our boy Broly looks. The domain effect looks phenomenal. The animations look good. The arts look phenomenal too. Gogeta, let's go for our boy. He has a taunt. So let's go ahead and talk about our boy. I don't know what. I feel like people were a little bit angry at this. But Gogeta's leader skill is a movie hero's leader skill. I feel like people were angry at this because there were so many leaders already in the game that are movie heroes, but we're now getting a movie hero, Carnival Alar, which is Gogeta. I feel like that's okay because this whole celebration is gonna buff movie heroes. I kind of wanted like a Fuse Fighter plus 200%, but I digress. There's Gogeta right here with his super attacks. Let me take a rough screenshot or a rough photo right here. Alright, continuing the recording real quick. Let me take a screenshot of our boy Gogeta so I can read his details. But what it says on the rough translations on his 12 key is the Metro attack. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then we have the Stardust Fall on his 18 key, which stacks defense. It greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. So no, it's not superhero. Gogeta doesn't lead superhero. Broly does lead super bosses, but Gogeta leads movie heroes. So, then if we scroll over here, we got his passive available. So again, rough translations. I'm sorry. We do what we can here. The light emitted by Gogeta, it says. So he gets Ki plus 2, attack and defense plus 154%. And he has a great chance. He has attack effective against all types. He gets attack and defense plus 100% when whenever there's a super attack. He guards all attacks for 3 turns from first appearance. He gets Ki plus 1 per type key sphere obtained. And he gets an additional Ki plus 2 per rainbow key sphere obtained. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, other than physical. So physical and rainbow are not changed. Other than that, those are going to be changed into rainbow key spheres. And he's able to get an additional attack I want to say it's an additional normal, but that's the rough translation. It's an additional normal that has a 70 or 50% chance, 50 or 70% chance to becoming a super. It says very high, so I will possibly translate that to a 50% chance. I will say 50% chance to becoming a super. And he gets a guaranteed super attack when you collect one or more rainbow key spheres, which already he's changing key spheres of a certain type other than physical to rainbow key spheres, so that's going to be pretty easy to collect. His transformation, I don't need to translate this. Starting from turn 4, from the start of the turn, he's able to transform into Blue Gogeta. We don't have the... Actually, there they are. So Gogeta, we got the translations right here. For Gogeta Blue, basically. God Meteor Strike is his 12 key, for what it says there. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then the Exceed Blazer, I don't know if that's the correct name. Massively raises attack for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Again, very, very stupid, very good. We'll go over here for our boy Gogeta Blue. Let's see. This is what's crazy about Gogeta, right? So Gogeta's Blue Light is what it says. For 4 turns from first appearance, he's able to heal 54% of HP at the start of the turn. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, how's it going, my dude? The banners dropped basically in like 24 hours. 24 hours is when the banners drop. But Global doesn't get the banners until July, unfortunately, because Global. We get so he heals by 54% for 4 turns from first appearance. He's able to get Key +3, attack and defense plus 200% at the start of the turn. Attacks effective against all types. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing a super attack. He gets Key +1 per key sphere obtained. He gets Key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained. And he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type other than physical to rainbow key spheres. That's what it says here, right? Yeah. He has a guaranteed super when you collect 1 or more rainbow key spheres. He has additional attacks that have a 70% chance to becoming a super, it says. He has a 70% chance to dodge. I didn't read that before. Has a 70% chance to dodge. And he has a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20%. And he has a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including evading enemies' super attack and countering with tremendous power. That's what I read. I got confused for a second. And then, of course, we got the taunt. This can be activated once only. And he basically... Let me just give you the rough translation without using the Google Translate or something like that. All attacks will be focused on Gogeta. And he dodges all the attacks for 1 turn guaranteed, which is insanely good. So, yeah, they look absolutely nuts. The banners are going to be live. Tomorrow. Tomorrow the banners are going to be live as of the recording of this video, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, there you go. I mean, there's the banners. If you guys are summoning for these amazing units, I don't think you can pass it up, man. These guys are insane. These guys are very, very good. Gogeta's very good. Broly's very good. I want to say Broly's amazing. Gogeta has guaranteed dodge when you go to the target skill. So it's going to be very rough to build him with, like, dodge. So Gogeta, let me go back real quick. I think I can see it from here. So Blue Gogeta massively raises attack on his... Massively raises attack for 4 turns on his 18 key. And raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 key, Blue Gogeta. Now, Gogeta himself, Super Saiyan Gogeta, he stacks defense on his 18 key and raises attack for 1 turn. And on his 12 key, it's just a normal 30% raise of attack and defense. So yeah, they're looking very, very good. Again, the banners are going to be here in less than 24 hours. So if you guys are going to be summoning, I wish you the best of luck. These are insanely hype times for JP. So hope you guys are enjoying the 9th anniversary celebration. Also on Global, unfortunately, we'll get that 6 months from now, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the banners, all the content that's coming up over on JP. There's a lot of stuff, actually. If we go, I might make this like a full breakdown video instead of just talking about the banners. So we got the new, we're gonna get this event right here, which is a growth event. You guys are able to collect super bosses EX skill orbs for the new category, which is gonna be very, very good. I feel like this is just gonna be a weekly event, so those are gonna be very, very good. The tickets, the 77 tickets and the rainbow tickets basically are gonna do a fusion. They're gonna be consolidated into one ticket where you guys can be able to use that ticket on the actual banners that are going to be up right now, the Dokkan Fest banners and the Carnival banners. So I feel like you will be able to get these tickets on part 2, maybe part 3 after everything ends. But you guys are able to collect those via missions once the campaign of the anniversary starts. So yeah, you guys can see 77 ticket is gone. You can use 50 tickets to do a 77 summon on any of the anniversary banners that are going to be available. So keep a mind on that. We got Beerus and Golden Frieza as bosses for the new movie bosses 2 Redzone stages. It was to be expected. We kind of were wishing to have like a Frieza as a movie boss's enemy because of course we had Resurrection of F and he's the main enemy. And we also have Beerus on the Battle of Gods movie. So finally, these guys are going to be getting their own stages on the movie bosses Redzone stage, which, by the way, if you're able to beat it, or in addition to that, of the other difficult content coming in, you're also able to get this nice little title that says, I transcended the 9th anniversary, which is the Dimension Shatter. That actually looks sick. That looks very, very good. There's the challenges from Omatsu and the other fellas, and there we go. We got Gogeta, Broly, their animations. One of them has a taunt, the other one has a domain. Very good stuff. Carnival and Dokkan Fest banners format, I feel like, for this part and then the next part. So yeah, that's gonna be very, very interesting. The animations look really, really clean. They look phenomenal. Like, what else can I tell you? I do have a reaction video for these guys' animations, so make sure you guys check those out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Shouts to Prodon, my goat. I don't know if Goresh, I do have his notifications popped up, but I don't know if Goresh was able to make the translations, but no, he has not. But yeah, no, shoutouts to Prodon. He was able to provide us still with all the stuff roughly translated. So make sure you guys wait for the actual translations. Goresh, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna get on those after he finishes up with his stream or stuff like that, depending on what he's doing at the moment. We don't want to rush our boy for that. So yeah, very, very good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by watching this video. Hopefully for those people summoning for the 9th anniversary, get some very well-deserved luck. Hope you guys pull the units. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys see these amazing, phenomenal, spectacular, nuts, incredible, awe-striking, whatever you want to exploit it if you want to put after that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.